Jim Comey confirming that the FBI is investigating Russian meddling in the U.S. presidential election and possible links to the Trump campaign. How will this impact the president's push for big items on his agenda, including a health care repeal and replace reform, Supreme Court nominee, tax cuts? Joining us now is Kevin Sheridan, former spokesman for Mitt Romney, and Paul Ryan, and a political analyst with the Sheridan Media Group. Let's start with the health care overhaul. The GOP making changes overnight to drum up conservative support. Again, really, it's making changes for moderates with greater handouts to older Americans, but then also you've got work requirements potentially on Medicaid. Will this make a difference, you think, Kevin?
Yeah, I think it will. I think this is what the member-driven process looks like, and this is what regular order. You know, we haven't seen it in a long time because we had years of Harry Reid and, you know, Democrats in Congress thwarting everything and doing everything from, you know, Nancy Pelosi's office and Harry Reid's office on Christmas Eve, writing the bill on Obamacare in 2009. And this is what actual legislating looks like. This is where members get their say, they get to make changes to it, and they get to you know, have their voice heard, and they, you know, they reflect their constituencies, and their constituencies are different. The Senate obviously represents, you know, more purple states and you know, bigger constituencies, and the House represents, as close to the people, represents more conservative in a lot of these districts, places who are going to be more in favor of the conservative changes. So that's going to have to come together. What's going to bring it all together at the end of the day is Donald Trump's leadership. President Trump needs to go up there today, make this his, you know, remind them that this is his priority. He ran on repeal and replace, and this is the vehicle to do it. Get it to the Senate. Let them have their say. There's going to be a vote-a-rama there when that happens, which means they can all have their say. Send it back to the House, and then, you know, bring both sides together. But this is a big priority for everyone.
Kevin, separately yesterday, 5 hours of testimony about Russia. Donald Trump did not speak about Russia or wiretapping at all when he was rallying in Louisville, Kentucky last night. What do you make of him not mentioning it, number one? And number two, is this Russia talk really distracting him from health reform, from tax cuts and the like?
Well, it's certainly sucking up a lot of media coverage, and that's because the media really loves this story. The Democrats want to make this, you know, his Watergate and try to bring him down over some collusion with Russia during the campaign, but we just haven't seen any real evidence of that. We just know there's an investigation. We don't know where that will lead. The only crime we know that's been committed is the one where General Flynn, when he was a private citizen, was unmasked in a wire or in surveillance, and you know, the actual, you know, tape of his or the actual transcript of his remarks were then leaked to the press and ended up in his firing. But you know, that's the only crime we know of right now, and until they give us more than that, you know, I think he just needs to keep trucking forward.
Kevin, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Kevin Sheridan of Sheridan Media Group. Be well.
Thanks.